So the new WSL season kicked off this weekend, and what an exciting start it was to the new season. This is over and over and over again. Hello, my name is Richard. Welcome back to the channel over and over and over again. In this video, we are going to look at the opening weekend of the new WSL season, and what a thrilling weekend it was. Lots of goals, lots of drama, one or two shock results as well. It all happened, didn't it? So stay with us. We're going to go through and have a look at all of the games. Just before we get started, if you do enjoy what we do, please consider subscribing. We do cover the women's football as well as the men's as well. And if you do enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up as well. So loads to get through this opening weekend of the WSL season. So let's get started. So defending champions Chelsea then kicked off with a shock result, didn't they? Beaten 2-1 at newly promoted Liverpool. Chelsea, of course, started really well, didn't they? They got a penalty inside the first minute, which Fran Kirby converted. At that stage, it looked as though Chelsea were going to go on and win the game quite comfortably against last season's championship champions. But Liverpool kept themselves in the game. They had one or two opportunities of their own, and in the second half, they did complete a fantastic turnaround. They got the equaliser midway through the second half. It was a handball given against Millie Bright inside the penalty area, and it was Katie and Stengel who got the penalty, converted it past the goalkeeper Muzovic to make it 1-1. And I'm sure at that stage Liverpool would have been happy with a draw, but no, it got better for them. Last 5 minutes of the game, it was Stengel again got in behind the defence of Chelsea. She was brought down in the box, and another penalty was given. Stengel again got up to take the penalty herself, and again she converted to give Liverpool the lead. The first time in over 50 WSL games that Chelsea have led at half-time and lost. The last time against Liverpool back in 2013. So Chelsea have got off to a bad start again. Of course, they did lose the first game last season to us, didn't they? So, yeah, it finished at Tranmere Rovers ground. It was at Liverpool 2, Chelsea 1. There was another shock result at Villa Park as Aston Villa beat Manchester City by 4-3, and probably the most thrilling game of the entire weekend. Villa started really well. They took the lead with Alicia Lehmann, and then Rachel Daly on her debut made it 2-0. But Manchester City did pull a goal back just before half-time with Laura Coombs, and they actually went in front with 2 goals early in the second half. Bunny Shaw made it 2-2 before Coombs again added a third for Manchester City to give them the lead. That was all inside the first 10 minutes of the second half. But Villa would not be denied the win. It was new signing Kenza Darley made it 3-3 just on the hour mark with a deflected effort before Rachel Daly got her second of the game to win it for Aston Villa. The first time they've ever got more than a point against Manchester City. So a fantastic day at Villa Park for Aston Villa. It finished Aston Villa 4, Manchester City 3. Of course, the very first game of the new season, Friday night, was our game, wasn't it? The Arsenal women at home against Brighton. In the end, it was a comfortable victory, wasn't it, for Arsenal? Things went in our favour quite early on when Brighton defender Emma Kullberg was shown a straight red card for a professional foul on Stina Blackstenius, who was running through on goal. A little bit of controversy about that, but I think it was probably the right decision. In the end, Kim Little got the opening goal of the new season after good work from Caitlin Ford down the left-hand side. In the second half, Arsenal got on top and ran away with the game in the end. Blackstenius, it was, of course, got the second goal after linking with Beth Mead. And it was Beth Mead herself who got the final 2 goals. The first one, pullback from Viv Mead, and Mara Mead swept it home. And her second goal late on in the game, it was a shot from Frida Marnham, which was spilled by goalkeeper Megan Walsh, and Beth Mead showed nice composure to finish and make the final score. Arsenal 4, Brighton 0. Good start to the season for the Arsenal women. We'll be discussing that on the show tomorrow evening. Manchester United, of course, a lot of new signings for them, and they got off to a great start as well. They beat Reading 4-0 at the Lee Sports Village. It was a great debut for Maya Letitia, the new signing from Brighton. She scored 2 goals in the opening 25 minutes, either side of a penalty from Katie Zellum when Alicia Russo was brought down. It was Russo herself who got the 4th goal. All this was before half-time, made it 4-0. Manchester United maybe eased off a little bit in the second half, but a good start to the season for them. They really fancy their chances of getting into the Champions League spots this season, possibly even challenging Arsenal and Chelsea for the title. It finished Manchester United 4, Reading 0. Tottenham, of course, had a really good season last year. We're looking to consolidate that. They've made some good signings as well. They kicked off the new season with a 2-1 away victory at Leicester, of course, just managed to survive relegation last season. A very tight game it was. Ashley Neville broke the deadlock 35 minutes with a fantastic strike from long range into the top corner, and their new signing, Drew Spence, doubled the lead just before half-time with another effort from distance as well. Spence then went from hero to villain when she put for her own goal early in the second half to give Leicester hope. It did lead to a frantic finale, but Tottenham did hold on. They've started the season well. It finished at King Power Stadium, Leicester City 1, Tottenham 2. So the final game of the weekend then was at Dagenham and Redbridge. It saw West Ham beat Everton 1-0. Both teams came into the game with brand new managers, of course. At West Ham with Paul Konchesky, his first game in charge, while Everton with Brian Sorensen. It was Konchesky who came out on top. It was a goal from former Arsenal player, of course, Lisa Evans, headed in the only goal right on half-time. In the second half, Everton played a little bit better. They struggled to create too many chances, though, and it did finish at Dagenham and Redbridge. West Ham United 1, Everton 0. So that was an exciting start into the new WSL season, wasn't it? The 6 games produced 22 goals, a red card, some penalties, some drama, and I'll say a couple of shock results as well. Chelsea once again starting with a defeat, but it's been a good start for Arsenal. We're on top of the league alphabetically from Manchester United, of course, ahead of the big North London derby coming up this weekend. That is going to be a great occasion. But it's great to have the WSL back again, isn't it? And I say some really, really good games, some big crowds as well. There were record crowds at Manchester United. There were record crowds at Aston Villa as well, record crowds at Liverpool. So fans are coming out to support the WSL this season. Let's hope it continues all the way through. The girls certainly deserve bigger crowds this season than they've had previously, obviously on the back of the brilliant Euros success. So it's been a great first weekend. Let's hope for more to come. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please give it a like and please consider subscribing to the channel. We are back live, of course, tonight. It's the Arsenal Women in Action in Champions League qualifier against Ajax. We're going to go live at 7:15 for a 7:30 kickoff, so join us for that. Full match commentary coming up on that one. We've got a busy night tomorrow on the channel as well. It's the Arsenal Women's Show. We're going live at 6:30, and then following us at 8 o'clock, it's going to be Melvin with the 4th edition of Highbury Matters, featuring the late 1960s, early 1970s. Got a great guest joining him. That's a fantastic show. So make sure you tune in for that. Thursday, it's the Arsenal Social with Adam. And then, of course, on Saturday, we're at the North London derby at the Emirates, where we're doing some live stuff before the game, chatting to the guys, and also as well, there'll be a vlog, loads of other stuff as well. So please consider subscribing to the channel. Please give this video a like. In the meantime, of course, as always, come on, you Gunners.